Yo, what's good, guys? So, I haven't really seen anybody make a tier list for the game. And I'm not trying to say this is like an official tier list or anything like that. I actually just want to make this to create discussion with the community. I want you guys' feedback on this, and I think your input would be really good too. I talked about this with some of my friends in my Discord that play this game, and I got some of their input, and they actually helped me change some stuff around because I had some stuff a little differently. But right now, I think this is pretty solid. Now, I would say when I made this was before the 2.0 update, the recent update. This was before that. And to make this easier, I took out all of the DLC mentors secret techniques. So this will only be bare bone VR masters that you get from playing unlocking all the VR masters. This has no DLC or anybody in there. Now there will be other techniques that you might get, like the insect jamming technique from just playing the classes, and lightning style chakra moding as well, but no like add-on DLC or purchase anything like that. So coming in all the way at D tier, all the way at the bottom, I only put one. And you guys probably already figured it out now that I said one. But the ceiling jutsu string light formation. Now, let me say this real quick. I don't think any jutsu on here can't be used. I think like all of them can be used. Personally, myself, I don't even use a lot of the more better ones. For my attack character, I use the Boruto Strike most of all. And that one's not even one of the best. But for D tier, I put it at D tier mainly because it gets outclassed by other jutsu that kind of do the same thing, like the feather illusion jutsu that's in the same exact class as well. But that's mainly the reason. Now you can still use this one, but it's you're going to be getting outclassed, and there's no point to not run the sleep jutsu. If you guys want to try to convince me that it should be put higher, feel free, because this is worked as a discussion, right? This isn't me just saying this is where everything is. This is me just giving my opinion, and I want feedback, and feedback is amazing. Now, this one's going to get a little more interesting. We have a lot more instead of one for this one, but C tier. And some stuff on here you guys might think, what? But I'll do my best to explain why, and some of my other friends' reasons why too. So coming in C tier, I put Kamui, mainly because if it was faster, or you could hit it while moving, would be better. I'll put it at B tier or A tier. But because like the startup is super slow, and they have to be like standing still, I'm gonna put it at C tier. It's not bad by any mean, but others does it job slightly better. That's why I put it at C tier. Now, if you do want to use it, I've seen all of these jutsus used, and I've seen how they can be used. If you want to be the patient player and use it while somebody's on the flag, or using petrifying or petrifying jutsu, or the Nido Jizo and counter that, that's fine too. But I put it at C tier because it gets kind of outclassed by other jutsu that does the instant kill thing a little better. After that, I put Boruto Strike, mainly because you can fall out of this jutsu, and that's annoying. If you have a secret technique and you're banking on this to hit, and you slip out of it, that's annoying. Now, one good thing I always say about it is the super armor on it is really good, and you can get it about 2 to 3 times in a match depending on your build that you're running, maybe even more than that. I run Boruto Strike and I actually love it. Like, I love Boruto Strike. The tracking could be a little better because sometimes you throw the Rasengan and it will not hit them. Now that's fine. Usually that, I would say if I do that jutsu about 10 times, I probably won't hit maybe 20%. The Rasengan part 20%. Usually I hit the Rasengan. Speaking of Rasengan, coming in is massive Rasengan, mainly because kind of you can sub out of this move, and I don't know, I have not seen many people get like kills with it. I've seen people use it, and then I sub out of it, and I go on my way. And after when you're using it, you're super vulnerable, and after using it too. So that's my main concern for massive Rasengan. The C4 Data is jutsu, the C4 Karura, you know what I'm talking about. I put that one as C tier as well. Mainly because this use is not bad. I really can't think of a way to make it better other than speed up. But like, I still feel like it would be kind of the same in nature. And it's really hard to how this one could be higher. Now, paired up with like Water Prison or anything like that, this YouTube is amazing. But individually, if you're running it, and I know this is not an individual game, it is a team-based game. But at the bare stats for this jutsu and what it does and the mechanics for it, I put it at C tier because you see it going and then you move out the way. You have enough time to move out the way. Now, one good way to use this is you use it, you pop it, and you try to keep the person in place. So your range, you can use Lightning Net, you can do the Super B Scroll Line to lower their speed, you can do all this stuff to try to keep them in the area, and even use your combo strings to push them back to that area where the explosion. That's one good way to use it, but I'm still putting it at C tier. If you guys want to try to convince me otherwise, sure. The Super Expansion Jutsu, mainly for the same faults of the C4 Explosion Jutsu. The startup is really long. It's really easy to see. That's really why. Fire Style Giant Flame Bombs. Now this one is interesting. I actually thought about putting this one higher, but I had a friend that told me it's not as good as I think. And I think I'm just biased because I used to use that one a lot when I played range. One way to make it better would be for the hitbox to be bigger or the fire to be bigger. Because like it feels like sometimes you don't even hit them with it. So that's my own little problem with it. This one I'm kind of iffy about. Part of me want to put it a little higher. Let me know what you guys think, because I really would put it a little higher. But I've used it before. Maybe I'm just bad at using it, but I've had people like slip out of it, and it's like, oh, okay. But that was a while ago, and I don't know. That probably could have been patched in without me noticing. But Gentle Step Twin Line Fist, I put that at C tier. Now that jutsu is like really good. Like it is good. It is good. Why did I put it at C tier? One, cause you can fall out of it and that's annoying. Now I'm like super close. It's almost borderline B tier to me in a way. Mainly because it takes away your secret technique meter, and that's big. Like especially if you have the 1000 arm Kenon, Hashirama's secret technique. If you have that and you get hit by that, because I've been hit by that, and that's so annoying. That's so annoying, man. You get hit by that and that's reset. And with that jutsu, you're only getting it once, man. You're only getting that jutsu once a match. Or Planetary Devastation. If you get hit by that and you have somebody had Gentle Step Twin Lion Fist, it's over. Earth Style Earth Pillar Explosion. Now this is the other one I thought about putting at D tier, mainly because every other defense jutsu is better, and I didn't even know, and because like it was kind of it's hard to hit. It's really hard to hit, but because you can still hit it, and it comes out pretty fast. Like it comes out pretty fast. That's why I put it at C tier, but it's a very low C tier. Mitotic Regen. Now this one I understand. This one's a pretty good one, but it depends how you play. It really does depend how you play a little bit. But also, healers have other jutsu that are really good for utility, like the Feather Illusion jutsu. The Shadow Pull is really good for that too. You can keep people in place, and it does damage. Feather Illusion, you can keep them and set up things, stuff of that nature. Let alone the Shuriken jutsu is pretty good too. Oh, before I go on a B tier, I haven't said it yet, but if you haven't seen my Google Docs page, it's linked on my Twitter. It's pinned on my Twitter. It'll be in the description of this video too. If you haven't seen it, it's all the information for this game. I will be putting this in there too as a hard copy if you want to see, and if you want to help me make it or fix it. More than welcome to. Just leave your opinions down below, and I'll definitely take that into consideration. I'll be fixing this around too. But B tier. Now this one's gonna get a little hairy. Whew. All right. So for B tier, I put Keating. It doesn't come out fast enough to me to put A tier. I really wanted to put A tier, and I do think Kirin possibly is the best range secret technique outside of the DLC jutsu, but it does not come out fast enough for me to really put it in A tier. That's all. Lightning Style Chakra Mode. This jutsu is a beast on flag battle. Now other modes, it's okay. it's okay. That's why I put it at B tier. It's not bad, and it is still good and usable. I think one way to make this better is you get your health back. Because sometimes like you'll be really low and you're like, man, I really want to use this right now. But you know, it'd be kind of a waste because you will die anyway for health being low. But if this jutsu got a health regen like 8 gates, then that jutsu would be A tier to me. And speaking of 8 gates, B tier, 8 gates. It's good. Like it's good. It's straightforward. It's good. It's pretty linear in what it does. It doesn't have much team utility. That's why I don't really want to put it that much higher than others. But for what it does, it's pretty good. Same with 7 Heavenly Breaths, and that's the next. I put both of them on here as B tier. Shinigami Dance Storm. Now, a lot of people are probably questioning why is this up here, because a lot of people probably don't run it as much. But this jutsu shuts down a lot of strategies that people might think to use. If so, your enemy team has something like if they want to hit you with I don't know, something off the top of my head. If they want to hit you with Feather Illusion into Planetary Dev, the Wiper team, or Feather Illusion to Secret Canon. I said Secret Canon. What is that? 1,000 Arm Canon. That will shut that down. They can't use any other jutsus or anything. That shuts that down. That kind of, it's pretty, like, it's pretty good. I like it, especially because it gives that team utility and support that range. Kind of, it's good to have, and you can get it a couple times in the match too. Next, I have Uchiha Shuriken Jutsu Spring Storm, and mainly because it gives you all your health back. You can get it about 4 to 5 times in a match depending on what you use. I'll say 3 to 5 depending on what you use. And it has pretty good tracking. Like if you can see the person and you throw that, and you got a nice line of sight, it's done. You got them with it. The damage is pretty nice too, and it's good that healers have something they can rely on for good damage too to get kills. When I played healer a little bit, this jutsu literally was what gets me like 5-6 kills, and I don't play healer. I don't play healer. Shadow Pull Jutsu. I put this one here too. It's good. Locks them in. It does damage. I don't see it being that much above all the others on this list for B tier, to put it above B tier and put it A tier. Inferno Style Susanoo Flame Control. Alright, I'll tell you right now, I put both of the Susanos on B tier. Inferno Style Susanoo Flame Control and Totsuka Blade. I was actually going to put it in C tier, but one of my friends said it's really good at holding caps, and I did take that into consideration, because when you, like, even if you're, so I understand that even if you don't kill you, you don't want to be in the area or on them when they're used. One negative side is you're pretty vulnerable after both of those, the Totsuka Blade and the Inferno Style Susanoo Flame Control is used up. But while that's going on, nobody can take your base, nobody can take your flag, and you can shoot them from afar and try to give control in your field. So that's why I put that one there. Water Style Shark Bomb. The reason why this isn't A tier, because I feel like a lot of people are like, why isn't this A tier? Because you can sub out of it. Now, this thing comes out, it's weird because it doesn't come out fast, but it comes out abruptly, I guess I should say. Like, it starts small, then goes big. Like, it's there. And it goes through walls, which can make for an awesome sneak attack. But because of, like, you can sub out of it, as soon as you hit it, and if you have your sub, you're out of it, and you can go back to safety. Now, your health is going to be down a little bit, but you're still alive. And that person lost their secret technique. But I still think it's pretty good. Like, it's almost A tier. It's pretty good. This one, I feel like, I don't know if a lot of people use this one, but this one's pretty good. Wood Style Hidden Jutsu Deep Forest Emergence. The Yamato special. This one is pretty good. It traps the people around it, lowers their defense, and makes it where, like, you can kill them in a few hits. It's ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. I love that jutsu. So that was B tier. Okay, so now for A tier. I feel like I gotta explain these a little more, why they're above the others. Coming in at number 1 is Planetary Devastation, the standard secret technique for attack people. I actually was going to put this in B tier, but I know a lot of my friends would be very upset if I put this in B tier. I actually used to love it. I don't run it anymore because it's kind of annoying now. Like, sometimes you'll miss it, or sometimes, like, it'll come out and, like, you'll get hit by something and it doesn't go through. That's why I really wanted to put it at B tier, but a lot of my friends like, no. But this jutsu used to take teams away. It's still kind of, you can probably get like 2 man kill. I haven't seen many people get a 3-man kill with it. Before the 2.0 patch, I got a whole 4-man kill with it at one point. It was like pretty recent before too. And like, if you're watching and you play with me, you're one of my friends in my Discord, you know what I'm talking about. Or we got hype, dumb hype. But Planetary Devastation is that jutsu. It's easy. You can combo into it easy. With not like just one combos, but combo into it easy with other techniques that your team has. And yeah, Feather Illusion Jutsu is amazing. There's different ways you can use it. You can use it to stall out the time. You can use it for damage because you do get a hit count. So if you use it and somebody uses something like Planetary Dev to kill somebody from that, you get a kill credit too. If you use it in the air, so Cloud Village map, they're dead. Sand Village map, dead. Leaf Village map, not Leaf Village. Leaf Forest map, dead. It's just really good, like overall. And you can get it a couple of times in the match too, which is amazing. Grand Sand Mausoleum. This is a standard jutsu. Part of the reason I put it at A tier because how easy it is to get. It's Gaara's first thing. Gaara's one of the first Gaara masters. All of Gaara's moves are awesome. Then you hold down, you kind of stall a little bit, so you grab them in it and it stalls them. Now that's good for multiple reasons. Stalls out time, so if you're trying to cap bases or stall out for the flag, stalls out time. Does about 60-ish% health depending on the class you're running and your build. Does I'm trying to think what else from there. The area of effect for it, where it grabs you, is amazing. It's pretty big. It's like when they use it, you're getting hit by it, like straight up. No sub out of it, no nothing. So that's why. Water Prison Rosary Bondage Jutsu. This one was A tier, and I put it A tier before the 2-point patch. Now I know with the 2-point patch, I haven't used it since before that, but I saw on the patch notes that it got a buff, and I was like, woo! I don't think it's S tier though, but I saw the buff and I was like, oh my god, it's definitely still A tier. It's definitely still A tier. Now that it does damage as well. Let's see, it holds them in place, traps the whole team. Yeah, it's essentially Feather Illusion, but with damage and for a different class. Now this one, you guys are probably questioning it. I was actually going to put this in B tier, but some of my friends actually helped me with this one. Insect Jamming Technique, and it's a good debuffing move. And you got to think about outside the battle when it's over, you get points for debuffs and buffing and using your utility jutsus and healing. So for that aspect, this is going to be that high, as well as the attack boost it gives and how annoying it is too. Because when you use it, the opponents can't see their jutsu. They can't see any of their actual assets to use in battle. All they can do is try to hope they have something and mash. But that's why I put Insect Jamming Technique on here. That was an A tier. Okay, so this one, I already know a lot of people are going to get triggered. S tier. Now, just like how D tier had one, S tier has one. Most of you guys already probably figured out what it is. It's Sage Mode. That jutsu. Now, if it was on another class, if Sage Mode was on the range class, it would not be broken. If Sage Mode was on the healing class, it would not be broken. But because of the class it's on, defense, which already was, I think defense, even without Sage Mode, is still the best class. But because of that, that makes it even better in terms of correlation to how it is. You can get it ridiculously fast, like literally 4 times a match, easy. That's without a boost to like a special technique boost, like charge speed. It boosts your stats, and then when you die, like right before you die, you pop it, you get full health back, which is ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. Like you like literally in a 1v1 situation, and somebody has Sage Mode, you probably don't win. When somebody's using Sage Mode against me and I'm about to die, and like I see a pop of Sage Mode, I don't even try to continue that fight. I actually leave, try to find my healer, or I dip for a bit. Sage Mode is, I kind of wish they nerfed it the last patch, honestly, or gave a buff to the other transformations or specials or power-ups, whatever you want to call those type of jutsus in this game. Because Sage Mode right now is, if you ever do the Ninja World face-off, guarantee you there's going to be at the least, out of the 6 of you, 3 defense running Sage Mode. Guaranteed. Actually, right now, wait a week, because Obito just came out, so people are running his jutsu. But after that Obito hype dies down, guarantee people are going to be running Sage Mode again, and there's going to be at the least 3 people, maybe 4, maybe 5, I was in a match where it was five of us running, five people running defense, and I was running an attack. And I was like, man, and literally like three had Sage mode at the same time. And I was like, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. But I think Sage mode is an S tier jutsu. You might think different. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. If you want to convince me otherwise, that's what this is for. This is an open discussion for the community. So I want to thank you guys for your time for checking this out. The Google Docs will be in the description, and all of this will be in it too. I'm going to update it this weekend because I haven't updated since before the 2.0 patch. But, woof, we'll see. I'm going to be doing covering the secret techniques for the DLC mentors in a different video when all of them are released. I already kind of have where I put everyone, but I'm going to be covering that when all of them are released, and I'm going to be doing individual roles jutsus too, because I made a tier list for like tier ranking attack jutsus, tier ranking defense, range, healer. Now that one, I really want to talk to some more friends about just a little bit, and then try to really let that sit into my head. I made it about 2 weeks ago, but that one is going to be a little more delicate because that one's going to be really controversial. I think it's way more controversial than the secret techniques. That's why I released this one first. But please leave what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.